Or, oh my god, that noise is back because it's mic. Let me make sure it's actually working. Because sometimes they don't like to work. But I'm also using a whole new different things to stream. Can you hear me? I'm trying to hear myself in the stream. Okay, I think we're pretty good. Let me move my mic a little closer. Oops. We're gonna start one side, send the stream if I want. My ears. Not the notification sound. Alright. Let's. Oh my gosh. My phone in this sound. It's not even my phone, it's just my mic. Okay. We can start, guys. My name is Dawn. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms like she's in the air. Waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw herself to. This girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friends you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you know each other for so long. I used to walk to school together on days like this. Started around high school. She would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting. Yes, we're bringing that back. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Wow. However, I sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk when Sayori catches up to me. That's how I rate it. Oh, I can't hear it through my phone. Let me just turn down the sound. Oh my god, another person's watching. Hi. Hi. Oh, you got a new username. Your name used to be Outlet. Oh, hey. When you type, it's not showing up on stream. It's supposed to show up on stream when you type. It's supposed to show up. Why isn't it showing up? Oops. Let me try to add it. I'm not good at this, okay? I'm using something new to stream on. Where's chat box? Oh, there we go, it worked. It should work now. Because it's appearing on my... Oh, I think it's too small. Okay, I have chat right there just so you guys can still see. continue. I oversleep again. But I caught you this time. Maybe only because I decided to stop and wait for you. I love this game. Me too. You say stuff like that, you were thinking about ignoring me. That's me, dog. Well, that's me. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. Guess you don't have it in you to be mean if you don't want to. Whatever you say or... We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the street becomes... Oh my goodness, I forgot how to read. Increasingly with other students making their daily commute.
I was asked if I go get the bathroom short.
My bad, my mother walked in. You can't hear me that well? I think it's because my mic is too far away. I'm trying so I can't. I don't know what to do, man. Besides, like, go this close. By the way, have you decided to join a club yet? And yeah, the food club. A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't looked either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible I did in one of our many conversations where I mystically go along with whatever she's talking about. Oh my goodness. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm fine, perfectly fine, just getting high on the average while spending free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important, you know. That's alright. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? No, I don't. I barely even know you. I met you like 5 seconds ago. But don't keep me worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you damn thing. No promises though. We at least promise we'll try a little. No. Guess I will promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by a carefree girl? More than that, surprised I even let myself relate to her. I guess I'm seeing her worry so much makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate anything in her head. The school days, oh my god, my back, because I'm leaning to get to my mic. Oh wait, I can just put my mic up. Okay. Think smart. Think smarter. Oh, I don't like that actually. The school day is ordinary as ever, and it's over before I knew it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at a wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. You know what? Real. I love purple hair. Who's purple hair? Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs, so I won't. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Of course this dude takes the anime club. Hello! Sayori must come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're worse than me sometimes. I've been pressed. I just heard myself scream on the live stream on my phone. You don't need to wait for me. It's gonna make you late for your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought you know. No, what? Is this a dating sim? It said horror in the game. Well, then you could come to my club. Sayori, yeah, I don't like reading, is what he pretty much just said. And there's no way I'm going to your club. I'm not saying that. Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Who is the president? Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. Oops, I just skipped something like that. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought she would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. And my knees hurt. Oh, settings! I can turn down the music. Okay, I feel like this is better. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Can you hear me from over here now that I turned down the music? I have no idea. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I have so much enthusiasm while reading this. I kind of told the club members I would bring a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep, Biggie. I can't tell Sayori is really that much of an airhead. Oh, you can hear me from all the way over here now. Okay. I can't tell Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or she's just... Oh, not the Light 360 going off right now. Cutting out to have this plan the whole time. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop for a cupcake and then I'll leave because I'm big. This is so entertaining. I know, I'm just an entertaining person. Yar, let's go. And thus today marks the day I sold myself for a cupcake. That is so real. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used to the third year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, a new member is here. Bring the cupcakes, he's big. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Oh, is this who you were talking about with the purple girl? I literally forgot everything about this game after, like, it was popular, so. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Formal, okay. Sayori always says nice things about you. Who is it? Seriously, you brought a boy? You look like a boy, so. Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Dalton, what a surprise. Alright, I don't have any thoughts on that. On the third one. The second one was mean. And this girl's just tall. What the heck? The purple girl is tall. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of that. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry, man. That's who this is. She's the pink one, Natsuki. This girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. She looks like a 1-year kid. Her small figure makes you think she's probably a first year, exactly what I just said. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. Where are the cupcakes? You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear and turns back to the other girls. Anyways, this is Natsuki, always full of energy and clearly hate. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the class. Hi. Don't say things like that. Oh, I'm gonna make her sing in cursive. I'm gonna make her be cursive this whole time. Yuri, who appears completely more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet the both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? Do I know Monica? Who's Monica? Is it that song, Just a Little Bit of Monica? Alright. That's right. It's great to meet you again, Dom. Girl, when have I met you? Oh, the jump. Monica smiles. We do know each other. We rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl class. Smart, beautiful, and athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You're Monica. Okay, it's just fun to be cursive. Come sit down, Don. We made room for you at the table, so you can just sit next to me or Monica. What if I want to sit next to Yuri? Like, you think about that. What if I wanted to sit next to Natsuki? Why does it have to be y'all? Oh, when did the third person join? Hi, welcome. I'm a little late, but you know. I'll give you cupcakes. Hey, I made those. I'll get them all. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about we make some tea? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentions, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Do I get to choose who to pick? Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room. Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Oh, if you hear a noise that sounds like vibrating, that's my computer sounding like it's about to explode. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Oh, I don't get to choose. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wow! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes, decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate. We're used to make ears. Yeah. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Biggie. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one, fatties. Can I even say that on YouTube anymore? Sayori grabs one, then Monica, I follow. So does Yuri not want one? It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Big! I turn the cupcake around in my finger, looking for the best angle to bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. I don't want this one, no! Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I fartily bite down. The icing is sweet, full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. Wow, she's really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't heard this somewhere before. Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. But not for you. You, yeah. Alrighty, man. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. Oh, that's where she went to make tea. She made tea in the closet. This says she went to the closet. She made tea in the closet. That's great. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us for setting down the teapot next to the tea tray. What kind of tea? You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Exactly what I just said. Who is so mean? Me? I'm not mean. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Well, I don't like reading, but I'm unfortunately good at it. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. You're just trying to impress you. That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that yarn. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not. In the music, I think they just yelled Doki, and it like caught me off. Reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. Well, I'm glad that you're big, is what she just said to me. Yuri smiles to herself and Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles to me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined a club and Sayori seems happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. Ow, my nail! I just hit it on the mouse. We'll make sure you feel right at home, alright? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I am surprised. How come you decided to start your own club, even though, as we just said, you were the most popular girl in your class? You could probably be board member for any other major club. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, oh my god, my church just sounded like it was on a break. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politicals around the majority club. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and how to prepare for events. I know how to say that word, I just forgot. I'd much rather take out something I personally enjoy than make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into the literature club. Ew. And if it encourages others to get into the literature club, then I'm fulfilling the dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also knows that agreement. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Yeah, wasn't there only 4? It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all the effort to start something brand new. Oh my god. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention. Got me looking for attention. Alright. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and well-worth. But it makes school events like the festival that more important. I'm confident we can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We're doing our best. You know it. Everyone agrees. Such different girls all interested in one same goal. Monica must have really worked hard just to find these 3. Maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Dom, what kind of things do you like to read? Food. Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head, oh dang, she did a head whip. She looked up and said, phew. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet, like a loser. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anywho's, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story is such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes up, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of her books and novels. I know you can hear my computer about to sound like it is exploding. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Why does she go country? Isn't it amazing how a writer can be so deliberate, take advantage of your own lack of imagination and completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Is this where the horror comes in? I read a horror book once. And desperately gasped, something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't expect that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. Or I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or take me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Horror is often very successful at the charging the way you look at it. The world for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. How long have I been streaming for? I can't tell. I can't see. Oh, not that long. Alright. Oh, what is that? Well, I forgot to say. Ow, I just hit my mic on my... I just hit my hand on my mic. Okay, so... The reason I'm playing this game is because my friend recommended it to me. They said I should play this game because they would like to see me play it. Shout out to Maddie_gotcha. Woo! Alright. Well, I just... Natsuki's eyes dart over me for a split second. Ow, my foot. Never mind. This biggie doesn't need to know. That's right, Natsuki. You usually like to write about those things, don't you? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looks like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give it back. Fine. You're enjoying your cupcakes and are you enjoying your cupcakes? You're enjoying your cupcakes and poems. Everything you do is just as you are. She always slides up behind Natsuki puts her hands on her shoulder. I'm not. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think it's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. A not very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing the level of writing takes more than just confidence. The true form of writing is writing to themselves. You must be willing to open up your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reach of your heart. You have a writing experience too, Yuri, as if she didn't just say she did. Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I think I read that wrong. I don't think she was supposed to be rude. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea for everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we'll meet, we'll share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little bit more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Are y'all like sharing it to each other or everyone? Because if so, there's not an even amount of people to do that. Because Natsuki and Yuri trade poems, Sayori and Monica trade poems, and I don't have anyone to trade a poem to. Isn't that right, Dom? Monica smiles at me once again. Hold on, there's still a problem. What's it? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forward with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club, biggies. Sayori must have convinced me to stop by, but I never actually made a decision. The way they all look so sad. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lost my train of thought. I accidentally pressed it twice, so I skipped something. All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry I thought. So sorry. Dom, I'm defenseless against these biggies. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these. I keep hearing myself scream in my mic on my phone. It's so funny to hear. Right. Alright, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls light up. Ow, I hit my hand on my desk. Yeah, I'm so happy. I love K-pop. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you're too big for that. You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came up for cupcakes, I would have been super mad. Then that makes it official. Well, welcome to the literature club. Oh my, I think you like her a lot. Which one? Welcome to the literature club. Oh, thanks, I guess. Alright, everyone. With that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Every member, line to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Dom, I look forward to see how you can express yourself. Yuri, I think you like her a lot. Yuri, my love. So far, I don't think I have a favorite. If it had a favorite so far in the playthrough, it would probably be either Yuri or Monica, because they seem the most chill. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up in me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Mitsuki clean up their food. Hey Dom, since we're here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori. I never walk home together anymore, because she's always staying after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yar. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I have a chance to go closer to one of these girls. Alright. I just need to make most of my and I'm sure good fortune will find me. Circumstances. My brain just stops working when I'm out of school. I guess that starts with poem writing tonight. Oh my god, do I get to actually write the poem? It's time to write a poem. Pick words your favorite member would like. Something good might happen, whoever likes your poem the most. Oh. Wait, what am I supposed to do? I already forgot. I'm gonna pick words I like, cause I forgot what I was supposed to do. I know the typing is very delayed. I don't know why. There's like, I don't know how to fix that. Anyways, I forgot what I'm supposed to do, so I'm just gonna pick words I want to pick. Color. I'll say it like that. Where's Monica? Is she not? Why is Monica not here? Alright. Feather. Oh no, Sayori again. Oh my god, tragedy! Oh, why did she like that? We love tragedy. Ow, my ears. What the heck was that? Oh my god, pain! Oh, she likes pain. That's great. Spinning. You spin me right round. Ooh, candy. Sing. Actually, party. Oh, that's a great word right there to just have in the middle. This. Graveyard. Oh, she likes graveyards. That's great. Passion. Lollipop. Horror. Chocolate. Clouds. Electricity. Sunny. Aura, because I got so much aura. I know you can hear my mouse every time I move it. I don't have a mouse pad. I'm using a notebook. Friends. Bubbles. Strawberry. Puppy. I think it was either Natsuki or Sayori who really liked my poem. Hi again, Darm. I'm glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Darm. Hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment to you. Making you dive headfirst into the literature club when you're not acclimated to it. I almost forgot how to read. Oh, come on. He deserves any slack. And ooh, I really don't like this one. She's mean. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join this club last year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan just to come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Oh. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself between seeing Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki pops back to her seat. Yeah, go read in your closet. Don't worry, guys. Dom always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori says, Sayori, that's because your room is messy. It's actually distracting. And you almost set your house on fire. Oh. That is so. You two are really good friends, aren't you? I'm very jealous. How come you and Dom can become good friends too? I see you. What you mean you see me, Miss Outlay 599? Sayori. blank. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation you put me into. Oh, Yuri, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori. Me? Little me? Not really. Don't be shy, man. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal. It's really not. What do I do? I'm so sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about me. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. No, it won't. Where is it? Is it money? You're watching a live stream. Oh, is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches to her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. Oh, so I'm being called slow. And we could, discuss it if you want to. How is this girl accidentally? She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, if you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation at the corner. Yuri's face is almost buried in her book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in her closet. As I said, go read in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? Ow, I keep hitting my mic. I guess I could read the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling too tired to read. As he's about to pass out on the desk, I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in Sayori conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame all to the other clubs. Well, you can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is really about. The problem is, the idea of literature sounds too dense and whatever that word is. How the heck do you say that word? But it's not like that at all, you know. You just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place. It's if it's a literature event. So it's important to figure out how to get people here to show up in the first place. Yarnar. And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to see her deliberating like this. That's a good point. In this case, do you think food will do the trick? Food! What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes. Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. She would probably not if she had to cook, like, ow my... I just hurt myself on my desk again. She has to cook, like, 30 cupcakes. Who is big? You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. Does she, though? That works out perfectly. My cupcakes are better. They're store-bought and boxed. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative. Okay, now. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. You're big. Anyways, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But there lies the unexpected reason I admire her, unlike me who has trouble finding my motivation at all. Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my cases about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Oh my god, all up in my face. Ah! I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall on my chair. I'm sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in the club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You'll get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? Being built like the bus driver. What about you being built like the bus? You look out for me. Let me just... Okay, I was muted, but my brother just came here to burp and then leave. You look out for me better than yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Yeah. Not every day. That's very convenient. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? All of them. That's a secret, Biggie. I'm newbie. Come on. At least give me one benefit of the doubt. No, I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in the rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. Ah! I run my fingertips down Sayori's hair trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look at your bow isn't straight either. Is it supposed to be on the top of her head or something? And there's toothpaste stain on your collar right there. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger, but nobody ever notices that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you because they don't want you to embarrass yourself. Fortunately, I really don't care. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Sorry, but y'all thank me later. I start to button up her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Ew! This is so funny. What is it? Well, I was just thinking about how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Yeah. Don't say that yet. You'll make me feel weird about it. Stupid. It's okay, Dar. I'm happy we're like this, aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. It's gonna pop off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near your chest. Does this even fit you properly? What am I seeing? Not my chat not being fully in frame. Oops. It wasn't even in frame fully. I don't know why some of your words are... Oh my god, this is delayed. I literally just saw you type and then you took forever. It did when I bought it. So freshman year, because I'm pretty sure she's not freshman. If you ever buttoned it up, you would have noticed that sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? Okay, now. Don't say that so loud. Ew. Anyways, you look much better now. Why does it feel strange to say where his blazer buttoned up all the way? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer one more time. Phew! That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twists around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get it. What kind of logic is that? Then why are you saying it's a good thing? Because if I had one, I wouldn't let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else, so that's why I keep it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Biggie. Fine. It's Daryl. Ow, my hand. Ew. Don't judge. I'm gonna... I'm scared for what you're about to do. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess. So maybe you should come wake me up this morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. I was joking that time. It's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out, "Why don't you share the poems we wrote now?" Yay! Dom, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trounce away to reveal her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah, I wrote my poem about colors, death, graveyards, and puppies. My relaxation, bro. And I can't believe I actually agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Oh, someone left. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find something to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica writes hers in a compost notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting before I say it. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Oh, who should I show my poem to first? I'm gonna pick... Stop. Oh, alright. Oh my god, you typed too late. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I was gonna choose Yuri, then I just did it randomized. I'll do her next. I told Natsuki that I was interested in her poem yesterday. It's probably the only fair. It's only fair if I shared mine with hers. Well, it's about what I expected for someone like you. Okay, I'm about to throw hands with this girl. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. You practically did. I just didn't evoke any emotion. So basically, it's not as cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? Do you want to get punched? I'll pass. Sigh. Well, anyways, I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. What does it say? Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. But that's about it. Click outside the poem to continue. That poem sucked. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I told you weren't gonna like it. I hate it. What? Just be honest. I did. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all whatever that word is. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But is the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. What is her message? Kangaroos? Yeah, it's excellent. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can really be disheartening. Either I don't get poems or I read it wrong or something. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But on the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then it all fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Well, guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Alright, let's do Yuri. Who is spamming laughing emojis in the chat? Well, spamming laugh emojis. I can see when you do that. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, even though enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading it, though. It's so bad, though. No. Did I just raise my voice? Regards are Sade. Everybody has her face on her hands. I couldn't help but notice from several minutes we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take a while to get used to meeting new people. It's fine. I don't really notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And how to make sure my mic. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on it. I think the most noticeable thing I can recognize is that new writers. I need water. I thought I had a water next to me, but I don't. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style more deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from the topic matter, and a form fit the two together. And the result, both the style and the expression are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demills her. Cause I definitely know how to read. Totally changes. It's completely forgotten and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are many different skills and techniques that go into writing, even a simple poem. not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is properly the most challenging part. It might take time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valid feedback. I think you can be a bit biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry, it's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please, Star. I have to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, this is supposed to be a literature club. Oh my god, the noise scared me. I can barely read her handwriting because I can't read good handwriting. Ghost under the light. The tendons of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining... My headphones are falling off. The last remaining... To have it withstood the last of time. The last yet to be replaced by sticking blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Bath, B-A-T-H-E. Calm, breathing air of pleasant but leaving in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. What a very interesting poem. I'm surprised this live hasn't crashed. I think because I'm using Streamlabs instead of whatever I was using before. Because now live isn't crashing. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all, but it took you a long time to... How does she know? Well, I don't read scripts very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty, just like me. That's a relief. I also liked your poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. Why would it crash? Well, before I was using a different streaming thing and the live would crash. Like my first ever live stream on this account, the live crashed. And it wouldn't let me live stream again. So I switched to Streamlabs. I'm glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I want to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost Yuri? Who? Actually, the story is about ghosts at Old Dom. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance at it after all. But remember, the poets often express their thoughts, feelings, experiences in their work. They usually do more than just tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolical compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of her the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more so than putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. It makes me really happy. I think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on one of those things, Star. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Sayori or Monica, guys. I kind of have to wait here a little while because my streaming always has a little bit of a delay. I could do random or I could pick whichever one you want to pick. I'm trying to get hair off my mic. Monica, alright. I guess you just don't like Sayori. Hi Dom. Having a good time so far? Ah yes. Good, glad to hear it. Oh, by the way, you're new and since you're new and everything, If you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up. She still seems the most chill. Monica, of course you pick her. I only picked Monica because you said Monica. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better just going off with the flow until I'm more seated in. Anyways, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Not me. Oh wait, who are you talking to then? Don't worry, Dom. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, it's true. Not you, the girl named Yes. Oh my god, I didn't even notice that was a whole different person. I thought that was you because your profile pictures are both blue. Holy cow. I thought y'all were the same person because your profile pictures are both blue. Oh, well, welcome to the live stream. I'm so sorry. Welcome to the live stream. You've probably been in here for a while, and I just noticed. Yeah, it's true. I heard I hand Monica my phone. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Ah, well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but there are always some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of the vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Yuri's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotion, like happiness and sadness. Could I ask someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? That's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own, and you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little either. I'm sure I'll end up trying a lot of different things. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of style, but I'll always help you find what suits you most. So don't force yourself to write a way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Oh my gosh. Anyways, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Let's read it. Finally, handwriting I can read. Hole in the wall, it couldn't have been me. See the direction, the Banku port. Hi, someone just joined. Welcome to the live stream. We're currently at the part where we're reading poems. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know, I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue, no, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late, I really hate these type of fonts. Retins? Already? I hate this scorched with a permanent copy of meaningless image. It's just a little hole, it wasn't too bright. It was too deep, searching forever into everything. Stretching forever into everything. A hole for infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he on the other side, I was looking in. I hate your font. Oh, what's up, chat? No. Okay. Oh. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not the right person to ask for feedback. Be just the person who just joined. Beware that every time they do this laugh, I do this. It's okay. Yeah, it's kind of the style that has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. And what was the inspiration behind that one? I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say it had some kind of... How the heck do you say that word? Epiphany recently? Steve Cobbs. Very interesting. It's been influencing to my poems a bit. However you say that word. Oh, yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anywho, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Oh my god, Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. But if you try to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way of thinking about it is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand around and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening to Monica's talk show. Oh, not her actually leaving when I said that. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Dom. Yeah, I kind of knew you would like it. I'm pretty sure you're the person who jumped the most on the words I picked. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. I have no idea you were such a good writer. Sorry. You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not good at writing at all. Honestly, have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than that. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Dom poem, and that makes it extra special. Like I can feel your feeling into it. Sori hugs the she against her chest. Okay, weirdo. I'm really happy just that you wrote that one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break the promise. See? It's like what I said before, Dom. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Just trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motivation here. Then again, I can't deny she's a part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking y'all. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that. Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Okay, font I can actually read. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy eyes, the sleep from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad, I want breakfast. Big! I hope Steve Cobbs gets the episode 18 treatment. Oh, that's very nice. Sorry. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit. It's a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still try my best. Did you? Girl, you talked about morning and breakfast. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. I did. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. A hot mess. Yeah. Especially the last line. I made eggs and toast. Right, no beefing in the chat. Even though you were late to school, it's really bad to skip breakfast. I get well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. And I guess I'll look forward to it. Her poem was not good. It was about breakfast and morning. Do not lie to her face. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for the mediocre writing ability. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. Girl, one wrote about breakfast, one wrote about ghosts, the other one wrote about feelings for someone, and then the last one wrote about cheetahs and kangaroos. I personally think my poem was the best. It was about graveyards, puppies, and dead people. This is a literature club after all. I guess that's why I guess that's why I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Natsuki and Yuri. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, staring at their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each their expressions change. Natsuki's eyes furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is childish, pretty much. They can be honest. Did you just completely miss the symbolism or something? I think I did, because when I read her poem, I personally think I didn't get whatever she was doing for her poem, because when I read her poem, it was about kangaroos or pandas or animals or something. Oh my god, we're still fighting in the chat. Stop fighting. It's clearly about the feelings of giving up. Clearly you gave up on your poem. I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Blech! You mean that you try hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. I didn't. I wasn't one of them. Sayori liked it. And no, I didn't. Stop lying. I said your poem was trash. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a lot of time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. which I haven't. And Dom liked my poem too. I barely remember your poem. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Why'd it go quiet? Oh. I didn't realize you're so invested in trying to print it. I didn't know you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Dom appreciates my advice better than he appreciates yours. Oh my god, the girls are fighting! Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go on my way to make everything I do overly... Is everything okay? Oh, the girl asked and then ran away. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who's... Oh, magically grew a size bigger as soon as Dom started showing. I'm a man, I'm also a dude. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls towards me as if they noticed I was standing here. Dumb. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate the simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all code-voted? For no reason. The meeting should jump out of a reader at the force, not force them to have to figure them out. Help me explain that to her, Dom. Wait. You act like the opposite. Me or that person in the chat? Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep, expressive words in our language. It's the only way to cover complex feelings. The meaning the most efficiently. I just love how they can see you guys fighting in the stream. Let me. This is very funny to see. I mean, fighting is not funny, guys. We don't tolerate this. Avoiding them is not the only unnecessary limit in yourself. It's also a waste. Oh, someone else joined, but they're not talking. Hi, welcome to the stream. You understand that, right, Dom? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So, of course, it's gonna be... What do I pick, guys? How far is... I hate this delay on the stream. Should I get Sayori to help me? Pick Yuri or Sayori? Oh, okay, they're still fighting in the chat. Hi, welcome to the stream, silly little guy. There was, I have no idea what that language is. There's people fighting, if you couldn't tell. That ain't no Jap. Oh. Okay. Personally, you're probably 4. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna pick Yuri because I like Yuri better than Natsuki, and I don't want to ask Sayori for help. Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't have picked a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri shouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand, Yuri. You're seriously a talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting a lot of feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why That's why. Oh my goodness. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was. I see. I didn't notice that. Sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was that hurt, Natsuki. I think that's enough. Mom said you had to stop fighting in comment sections. Oh my god. What the heck? Not the sibling. You both said something that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fist. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped at this point. We don't have the same mom. Oh. She's trapped at this point being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. Girl, don't lie. Oh my goodness. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps take a walk and clear my mind. Sayori, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm gonna do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her wig from the desk and storms out. Oh my goodness. On her way out, she crumbles up the wig and throws it in the trash. Natsuki, she really didn't need to do all that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit and adjust the chair. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. Yuri, how could anyone not have forgotten How have anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as you could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Dom, you're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club. Guys, don't leave Sayori hanging like this. Why would we leave? What? Like, hanging? It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Suki said about, I would never do anything so shameful. So, what thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm gonna make some tea. What? You'll get it eventually. Alright. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Hi, Monica. Hi, everyone. Oh, okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. When did she come back? Dom, how about you? Yeah, I hated it. I never want to do this again. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Oh, great. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. Ooh. Why is everyone's profile picture blue? I don't know. My profile picture isn't blue, but my theme is blue. So your poems will turn out. I didn't get to read. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. If any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Dom, I'm tired of hearing this girl. Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while either. Sayori,
About what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just hate Natsuki because she's very rude. Oh my god, stop fighting! I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends to you. Phew. You know, Dom, it's nice I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone likes you too. That's... Yeah. Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. What are we doing? Oh, writing a poem. Alright, so because I literally forgot what I'm supposed to be doing, I'm just gonna pick words I like. Yes, and I don't have a mouse pad, so you get to hear my mouse. Fluffy. Disarm. Strawberry. Do dark words? Oops, I'm a little late today. I can try now to do dark words. Uncanny. Hurt. Fear. I know this delay is so bad. Horror, or death or horror. Or grief. Try not. They have no. Anyways, there's no dark words in this category. I don't even know what this word means. This one. I'm unmuted, right? Yes. Unrestrained. Misery. Why does she like misery? Tragedy. Defeat. Why does she like defeat? Pain. Oh, I should have picked the other word. There's not really any. It's not really a dark word. Oh, but I guess Yuri liked it.
misfortune, anxiety, this one. Oops. Scars.
Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable over here the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Dom. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Me? Oh, big. Is it just me or is his mic cutting out? My headphones are busted, so it might just be me. Oh, good. This is a high quality mic. It shouldn't be cutting out. This mic was probably like $40, $50. Will you... Will you come with me to buy snacks? No. Oh. That's not like you at all. I have many reasons. Why don't you take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just want to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Broke. I can see it right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. Oh my god, when did my dog get in my room? She was not in here before. My dog just teleported in my room. I just left and came back. Girl, how can you afford having that much money? I don't. My brother gave me this mic because he stopped doing YouTube. He had a channel and then he just stopped. I am broke. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the classroom. So either you're not hungry and wanted to make an excuse to take a walk. Oh, I just skipped. Or you plan to have to conveniently forget that you spent all your money, so I will lend you some. There's still one more thing. You're always hungry because you're fat. And so that leaves one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty, Biggie. Suddenly, Yuri laughs. I didn't notice she was listening in. Her face is in a book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in the book. Oh, someone left and then joined back. Hi, welcome to the stream. Yuri. Oh. Someone just hit my wall. Tell Dome to let me borrow some money. I am broke. What money? That's... Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Just love how everyone stopped chatting. Besides, you should only buy when you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling the mischievous little stuff like that, your suffering is fair enough. Whatever. I forgot how to read. I didn't mean it like that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen very much. It's a very fun side of me. Dang, not everybody leaving the stream. Except for like 3 people. There's no way you could think of that. You were right though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the... whatever that word is. That still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But I can't see. I'm just trying to look at something. You wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give you more credit than that, Sailor. Oh my god, who just got slapped? Out of nowhere, something smacks Sailor in the face, and she falls onto the desk. My car almost got hit. My car. What? Oh, wow. What was a cookie? Someone threw a cookie. It was a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sorry, Glenn. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my whatever that means. Actually, that one almost worked. Oh, she threw a cookie at her. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard your blab about cupcakes, so it's totally worth seeing your reaction though. That's so nice of y'all. I'm so happy. I love cake. Story hugs. Bro's hugging a cookie. She tears open the wrapper and pretty much probably eats the whole thing in one bite. So good. So recently claps her hands over her mouth. Wow. She bit her tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Ow, my hand. Oh my goodness. Natsuki takes one bite of her own cookie. Yours looks good too. Can I try it? Gee, your beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still really happy you shared one with me. Saori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her. Jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Saori off her. Saori suddenly leans down to take a bite of the cookie. Did you seriously just do that? A mouthful, Saori trots away to safety. Yuri laughs as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. That's coming from you. Monica, can you tell Saori? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late to school? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she isn't okay. Oh, I know. Oops, I hope she is okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just has something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... Whoa, why did my phone just do that? Just light up blue. I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There she is. She's here. I dare you to do different voices for different characters. That's so much work. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or nothing. Monica chose the club over her own man after all. You're super strong-willed. Boyfriend. What on earth are you talking about? Never mind. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of lost track of time. What voice do I give this girl? That makes no sense at all, man. Oh, my headphones just fell off. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you play piano, Monica. Oh, really? I just kind of started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. Not everyone leaving besides you. Outlay is a real one. She's been here since the start. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. I gave up on the voices. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks it. Why are you going to the door? What'd you hear? My dog just randomly ran to my door. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. Oh, what the heck? All 6 people just joined back. Or maybe these are new people. Hi guys, welcome to the stream. We went from 6 people, went to 1 person, and went back to 6. That's very... I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Dom. Monica smiles. I didn't mean to pressure you or anything. Don't worry, I've been practicing a whole lot recently. I didn't know this channel until now. Well, that's because I barely post on this channel. My main channel is not the live stream version. And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mysterious escape. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like she has already settled down. Same, but at least I'm not a woman dog. Oh. You know what? This would be a good time. Oh, my dog might start barking in a few seconds because my parents just got home. Okay, this would be a good time to promote my main channel, guys. Like, this is a good time to promote my main channel. You probably are just one self-centered to say it. Oh. Somehow Sayori already finished her entire cookie. Yeah, my dog's gonna start barking. Yuri is in the back to her book, and Asuki disappeared into the closet. I'm curious to talk to Yuri a little more. Ow, my hand. But at the same time, I feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse in the cover of her book. It looks like the same book she lent to me. There's only two do 3 words. Oh, I found out what they meant by those words. That is not nice. Oh, my other dog started barking. Not even the one that's in the room with me. More than that, she seems to be on the first page. Oh, wow. Let me just... Alright. Crap. I think she knows me looking at her. She sneaks on her glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in the book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. Oh, there's only one thing to do. 3 words for you. That's stupid. Silly little guy, add you on Roblox. Not the Roblox. Yeah, they haven't talked in a while. They haven't talked in a while, so I'm guessing they're gone. I muttered this sense of her, sensing I made her uncomfortable. It's fine. I was I was focused, then if I was focused, I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But then I'm just rereading a bit of it. So that's the book you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason, just curious on how you two copies of the same book. Well, I can't reach my door. Oh, that's nice in the chat. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it too. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting the book down. It's very, what the heck was that? It's very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Mark. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. Just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about a girl who's in high school who moves in with her long lost younger brother. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to deliberately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart. Oh, that sounds great. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri's made it sound like it was going to be a nice story. So dark turn came out of nowhere. Oh. Yuri gently laughs at all this. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing? No, it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy these type of stories. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and inclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. Oh my god, we're still fighting in chat. Wow. It's just one of those stories. They challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen just because someone wants to be evil, just because they have their own goals, or their own I don't know how to say that they don't believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they made it out to be the naive one for letting their side of the story, one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling a bit, or not again. Sorry. Don't apologize, man. Haven't lost interest, or I have. Well, I guess it's alright then. But it feels like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books. Well, I can't talk. What? Do you play Dress to Impress? Gay voice? Oh. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least you can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I just sit here. Slip it to the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little... I have no idea how to say that word. Sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just that something I'm not very used to. That is reading in my company. So I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. Now open the book and start the prologue. I still understand what Yuri means about reading in company. As if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particular bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over it. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, Yuri, you really apologize, why do you? Do I? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slid my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then held my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her eyes, her own copy. Once we each lean in a little, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. Ow. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and her forefinger. Oh my goodness. I do the same with my arm and on the right side of the book. The way I turn a page, Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled closer together than before. Can you do a live stream of Dress to Impress, please? Why? Also, I have on my other channel. It's actually kind of distracting me. As if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready to turn the page? Ah, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. You seem like you love it. What, Dress to Impress? I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over to see Yuri's face again and yeah. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. Oh. I enjoy Roblox. And that's like one of the games I don't even know how to answer to that. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume she finishes the page for me, so I turn it by my own, however you say that word. Okay, my bad. You. Oh. I'm literally 6 feet tall and you're 6 horizontal. Oh. That's nice. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently laying off the page, letting it flutter over to her side. She catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thumb, but the main character kind of reminds me of you. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she's also second guesses herself a lot and says she does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything. But they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But Dawn, that's probably a terrible thing to have commented with her. It's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way. Sorry, I didn't know you were self-centered about that sort of thing. I guess the more... Oh my god, bro actually did it. Someone came into my room and said they're gonna spam L stream in the chat, and they actually did it. I guess it's more meant than it's just kind of ill. What are you saying all of a sudden? Alright everyone. Finally! What the heck? I think it's about time we share poems with each other. Might have enough time if we wait too long. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. Sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. Oh, it's not. It's fine. Hi, Outlay. Yeah. Yuri releases her thumb from the book, causing it to close on top of her thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer finally read it with you? Guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's a good reasoning. In case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up, make a mental note of where I left off in this poem too. Ow. No! Is the stream about to crash? Why did it just lag? I'm gonna wait a little bit, even though I feel like I know who y'all are gonna say. Yeah, I knew it. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with surprised expression on her face. Oh, that's nice. Do you like it? How did you pick up on this so How'd you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted you to try giving it more. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, but often... Yeah, just appreciate like this, I guess. Probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by writing just makes me really happy. Are you saying that you never shared your writing before? Really, I don't believe that. I really only write for myself. And besides, Hey, that was my word. I used to say Biggie Cheese all the time. People who would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh? Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyways, do you want to share your poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. I swear, if it has that stupid font again. If it's fine with you. Oh my god, it's worse. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty shop. My attention was caught by the scattering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe this is the first time I noticed my strange techniques as a wondering human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon is well fed, will always come back for more. The beauty of my cutting knife was a symbolic. The bread was hungry curiosity. The raccoon, and I have no idea what this says. The moon. Oh my god, this is a long poem. The moon. La 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 la. Much more light off the cutting knife. Then some light that glisters in the eyes of a raccoon friend. Slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. When people are mentally, whatever that, I can't read this handwriting. Projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken a fall with me. You can say that you've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows its excitement. A rush of blood. Cassie. Oh my good condition. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. Cannot read her handwriting for my life. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday. I can see that it's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagination and covering emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't figure out what's supposed to be. Well, I think it's something that people can relate to in their own way. Want to express the way it feels for me to judge in my more usual hobbies. It's like those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing and people would make fun of you. Don't you have anything like that, Dom? Well, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that, and the best we can do is respect each other in our individuals. Even if it's difficult, sometimes some things make us uncomfortable. After all, I haven't learned to embrace my own weirdness. I would probably hate myself. Wow. That's not what that means, yes. That is not what that means. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad to see you're a good listener. Oh. Alright, we'll share this poem with one more person, and then I'm gonna end for today. Because why not? So who's the next person the last person for today we're gonna talk to? Wow, such great answers. I'm gonna pick randomly. Oh, someone answered. Monica, alright. Hi again, Dom. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that, as long as it's not going to be bad. I'm happy you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come with a masterpiece. Yeah, I wouldn't count on it. You never know. I want to share what you wrote for today. Sure, go ahead. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. Great job, Dom. I was going ooh in my head, but she's lying. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why. I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easier for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it counts when I put in some effort. It's not always very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes that kind of rhyme? Yeah. Writing that's full of imaginary and symbolic. Unlike Siri, who usually likes simple, indirect words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that. Both allowing people to get something out of it just by the feel, or letting them deeply analyze the whatever that word means. It can take a few years to practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. Never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near that level yet. Don't worry so much about her. Do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. But anyways, earning my pool now. I like the way this turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violet, granting waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Shine. Cruising tone. Like playing a chalkboard on like playing on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Oh. It's even more abstract than your last one. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of a thing I've never really seen before. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost magical. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it like they're trying to speak over the noise. Oh. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what's going on though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. Putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyways, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Welcome to Monica's writing show tip for today. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult discussion. Even when that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know what happened when you change your mind, or when something unexpected happened. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for saying. Thanks for listening to Monica's talk show. How did she know I didn't save my game? Okay, who's poem? Let me just. Oh, no. Okay, I'm gonna end the stream for today because my back hurts. No, but because why not? I normally end my streams at the 2-hour mark, and it's going a little bit over. So yeah, I'm gonna end the stream for today. Yeah. I don't know when the next time. Dom's Gaming is the best channel. I know. I don't know the next time I'm gonna stream again, but it'll probably be on this channel.